Hey everybody, this is your tech news guru here, and basically we're coming to you from my little studio in my home, and what we're about to tell you today is some information that everybody else has been asking me and wanting me to give them. So that's what I'm here to do today for you. Basically, it's the tools to start a YouTube channel. That's what I said. A YouTube channel. Yes, I know. We've all probably started one and then forgot about it and then drifted off and went to do something else. But nobody is really giving you the proper tools and the information. Everybody's probably said, oh, you should try this, do that, all these kind of weird things. And you probably did and didn't go anywhere. Well, what the guru is going to do for you today is to give you every piece of information you need to know how to start your YouTube channel, how to do your YouTube channel, what kind of camera gear you need, what kind of software you need, and the computer you need to do your video editing on. So let's jump right in and get this going right now, all right? Let's do it. All right, here we are. First thing up, this is 5 key pieces of information I'm going to give to you. Each piece of information has everything you're going to need to start on YouTube, right? Now, we all know we have friends who've been doing it for years, and we know people who got into it and then made a ton of money like right out of the box. And for some, that probably doesn't happen that quickly or just like that. So I'm just gonna give you piece by piece to get you going. You just gotta remember, this is from my point of view to you, my YouTube fans who've been following me for years and years and years. And yes, I've had my ups and downs, but it's been a fun process. It's been very exciting, and it's also been really cool to have people come up to you like, hey, I know you. That kind of feeling you can get, but when you have a group that comes to you and tells you, I follow you everywhere, your followers, you gotta tell them and show them that you love them and you appreciate them through and through the thick and the thin. All right. So, first part is the idea. What do you mean, guru? What idea? What are you talking about? Well, the idea is something you're good at, okay? Well, let's say you're skateboarding. You love skateboarding. You know how to do all the tips and all the tricks, how to fix your ride up really nice, show off them nice wheels, the board itself, custom cut to the way you like, long board, short board, boards made out of graphite, whatever it may be. Or if you're a gamer and you love playing on PlayStation, Xbox, or even a PC, and you know how to get these games done right and not cheat or do all these weird shortcut stuff, but do the game properly and get to the end of it, finish it, then come back and do it again and find out even more things. Things like that. You could become a YouTube streamer or product person. You like buying electronics, you want to show off to other people, hey, I bought this, I bought that. And when you show that kind of enthusiasm for what you want to do, people will come and follow you. Yes, that is true. Like the term says, you build it, they will come. Now, it's not a baseball field, but if you like doing what you love to do, it's not going to be a job. It's going to be something fun and enjoyable. And as you do it, day to day gets easier and more exciting. Because then you're going to get the people who's going to come and ask you, hey, have you looked at this product? It's really amazing. Or get recommendations from anybody. Or even big companies will send you a product and you review it and you tell them the honest truth. Hey, I'm not getting paid for this, so let me tell you about this. It sucks. Or, it's really amazing. Things like that is what you can do on YouTube. Now, I know there's been many of videos that show all kinds of stuff. You're saying to yourself, oh, Guru, I got an idea, but it's been done many a times. So what? Just do it. Because you never know. Your idea may be a little bit different from the other person who's been doing it. And you could probably get it done because of the area you're living in. Nobody else is doing that in your little area. You got all these big YouTubers that are all over the globe. From West Coast, California, Texas, East Coast, Florida, New York, Georgia. All these places, people are doing almost the same thing, and they have a small footprint of what they're doing. You can do it too. It's not that hard, believe me. When I started my YouTube channel, it was 2006. I could tell you straightforward, my videos look like crap. From when I look back on them to now, all the things that I've learned and done, oh man, it's amazing. It basically elevates you to the next level of doing things. And I'm not going to say I know everything and how to do it. I'm still learning. No matter what, I'm still learning from day to day. I have people come and tell me, hey, Guru, did you see this? Did you know about this? Did you try this? I'm like, no. That's what I'm talking about. When you come up with your idea is your own idea. However you want to spin it, it's still your idea. Because YouTube, all these streaming platforms that are available, it's a opportunity of a lifetime to be able to start something like this. You could start it as a hobby or as a business. So, what I'm telling you is what I've told many people at my regular job. Hey, you just need to get out there and do it. From little kids who are 10 years old to adults who say, hey, I want to start a channel. I have no idea what to do, how to get it started, what kind of equipment I need. All those things, I tell everybody almost the same thing. That's what you got to do. Okay? For number 2, what you're going to need to get you going is a camera. Yes, a camera. Besides the idea, you're going to need a camera. You're probably saying to me, well, Guru, that's really expensive. I'm going to tell you right now, you have a camera on you at this point in time, because the way you're watching this video right now is on one of these things. An iPhone or an Android or maybe your own laptop, but you're going to need a camera. Now, I'm not saying to go out there and buy the most expensive camera, because no matter how much hardware you have, if you don't know how to implement it properly, your videos could still look like crap. But if you take the time to learn your hardware, your camera I'm talking about, you can understand how to do recording a video very easily. Some of these phones have amazing cameras on them. I mean, they have cameras that rival my other camera, my Canon camera. Like many a times, I'm more prone to jumping into my iPhone because of the camera on that. It's a whole lot quicker, lighter, easier to use. And then at the end of the day, just offload the video to my computer. Versus the camera that I'm recording on right now, my Sony ZV-1, that camera is awesome. It can do the job just the way I want. Now, let me tell you this. When you go looking for these things, just make sure, hey, if you want something good, don't blow the budget. These 3 cameras I have, my phone is for when those events happen out of the blue. You can pull it out of my pocket, start shooting, and boom, you got great 4K video ready to roll and upload to any of one of your streaming platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube even, and Vimeo. All those, you can do that with what you got. Now you also got to remember too, with the camera, you just got to make sure it takes decent quality photos and record video. Because if you have a simple phone, not saying you got to buy the most high-end iPhone or the most high-end Android, but make sure you use one that can record video with good quality on it. Because you got to remember, when you record a video on any of these pieces of hardware, you're going to have to upload it to YouTube, right? Because that's what we're here for. We're here to learn the tips and tricks and how to get started there. So we need some good stuff. A decent camera that's not going to break the bank. A decent phone that's not going to break the bank. Any one of these could do the job very well. No saying that, hey, you need to go out and buy a $1,000 camera that could shoot in 8K and, get quality production video style and everything like that. Maybe that's the way you want to go. But most of us are not going to drop that kind of cash on a piece of equipment we cannot afford right out of the box. Start with something in the $400 marker, because that's how much a phone is going to cost you nowadays. So a decent phone, a decent camera, and you can get started doing this so easily. It's unbelievable. All right, that's your camera. Now, here's another piece of equipment I know you're gonna like. If you have a drone, you can use a drone to do the same thing too. Take your drone and fly somewhere where it's legal. Mind you, drones are not really popular with people, but fly somewhere where it's legal and take scenery shots. You could turn around and put it up on YouTube, and somebody from the city would see it and decide they want to buy it from you. You didn't think about that, did you? Yes. Drone footage have become very popular nowadays. Drones have been used for the longest. Yes, we know drones have been used in the military. We're not talking about trying to blow up something. We're talking about taking the simple DJI drone, flying high somewhere, and like recording the valley, mountains, a park, whatever it may be, and then you propose it to the city, or just put on YouTube, and basically put up, hey, these are my drone footage shots I get. I can offer this kind of scenery for your business, and people will pay for it. Not saying you're gonna come up with millions of dollars for what you do, but hey, you never know. Drone footage is really popular. Just make sure when you get a drone, don't get all dumb and stupid now and get yourself arrested. Because I didn't tell you to go do that part. That's on you. Okay? Okay, so we have the idea, we have the camera. Now, with these two things under your belt, you're gonna figure, what else do I need? Well, you need a computer. This is where it's gonna get real picky between what you're gonna use. You land in two formats, a PC or a Mac. Don't have much of a choice. Now you can use Linux, but I'm not going to get into that because Linux is very detailed about how you use it. A PC, there's your type of computer you need to use when you're going to do this kind of work. It's got to be one that has some good video processing power, which would be an Intel PC, which would be an Intel i5, i7, or an i9. Okay? Simple as pie. The next one, you're going to need at least 8 gigs or more of memory for your computer. Now you're probably saying, Guru, that's a lot of money. No, it's not. you can buy a decent computer nowadays that land you in the budget of $500-$600 very easily with no problem. From Costco, Walmart, Best Buy, wherever it may be, you can get one that can do the job you need to do. Now, I'm going to let you know certain computers cannot do this job because it takes a lot of processing power so you can get your videos to look properly, come out properly, and be done within your specific amount of time you have. So, I'm going to say, don't look at a Chromebook or be cheap and buy a $100 PC unless you know it's a good one and you can fix it and make it better. That's up to you. The next one I'm going to tell you is a Mac computer. Yes, I'm serious about that. Mac computers were designed for this purpose. You can buy a used one, or if you want to go down the road, you can buy a brand new one starting off at $800 and go up from there. But these were meant for that purpose. Now, far as it goes with a Mac computer, you have your Intel versions and you have your new M1 versions with the new processors in. Both of these computers can do your job very well. It just depends on how much you're gonna spend on your very well. Now, far as that goes, I know that a lot of people out there is gonna say, "Oh, Guru, Mac suck, PC better, PC suck, Mac better." I'm not going to go on that bandwagon at all, because I use both. They have their specific purposes for what they do and what you want it to do. So, if y'all going to chew me out, do it in the comments below. And the ones who got negative things, I'll erase you anyway. No big deal. This video is to help you guys become more productive and be able to do what you want to do with less stress. Alright? Now, side note, iPhone works with Mac because when you record a video on an iPhone, it's already on a Mac. So, yes, that puts you in the Apple ecosystem. You can't dodge that. That right there is simplicity. Now, the other thing too, another note, is if you're using an iPhone or an Android, you're probably saying, how do I get my videos off of the phone and onto a computer? There is what we call thumb drive. SanDisk sells them. Links in the description below, okay? You plug it into your phone, you download your video off your phone to the thumb drive, and you plug it into your computer. That makes life so simple, so you don't chew up a lot of storage space on your computer. Got it? Good. Now, here's the biggest part of this whole process we are all going to get headaches with. And I know everybody's going to tell me, I don't want to do this part. Can I pay somebody else to do it? We're not talking about shelling out money so everybody else can do our work. You want to learn your work on your own and learn from, yes, YouTube or people who have done it. Hello, I have. And I'm telling you this. Software. What kind of editing software you're probably thinking you're going to need? There is a laundry list of software you can use for PC, Mac, iPhone, Android. Hey, some of them are also free too. You know that? Yes. For iPhone, there's iMovie, right? For PC, the laundry list is very, very long. I'm only going to give you two that I think is worth it. For PC, there is DaVinci Resolve. It works on Mac and PC. Hey, the software is free. Unless you want to buy the full version, then that's up to you. The next one for PC, Blender. Very simple, very easy to use. Some of the software I also know is online, so you don't have to save anything to your computer. You basically upload the video online and then you transfer it over to YouTube. Works very easy, straightforward, and simple. So, we know about the computer, we know about the camera equipment, the hardware, and we know about the idea, right? And we also got the software that's needed. Those will have links in the description below, so check those out. Now, those were the 4 things so far. Here is number 5, the biggest one out of all of them. And you're probably saying, what do you mean the biggest one? It's what you gotta do on YouTube so you can start making some money. Now, first thing you gotta know, this is not gonna be an overnight type of thing. This is gonna take a while. And you're probably asking me, Guru, what do you mean take a while? Well, if you put some effort into it, and you do, listen to me carefully, 1 video a week, that's all it takes. Because, some of us don't have the ideas that roll very quickly, but look at it this way. You record 1 week, you edit, and post it for the next week. Like the way I do it, I record from 1 week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I edit. The following Friday is when the video goes up. So I'm always a week ahead on my videos. And the week before is the editing of the videos. That's how you do it. 1 video a week. Shorts, which are called YouTube Shorts, can be done in like under 20 minutes. The requirements for YouTube Shorts off of a phone has to be done in portrait mode and it has to be less than a minute. Just like Instagram and TikTok. But YouTube is a little bit stricter. Once you get that mastered, your videos will fly. Now, here's what's required so you can start making some money on YouTube. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. Now you're asking me, what do you mean by watch time hours? You put up a video. If your video is like, let's say 10 minutes long, that for everybody who comes and watch the video is watch time hours. So you're saying, well, I should put up videos that are an hour long. Doesn't always work like that, because you get some people who come to your video, watch 5 minutes into it, and bounce. You don't want that. The sweet spot is about 10 to 20 minutes, as long as the information is really good and up to date. Now, what gets them hooked? A is a thumbnail. B, 5 minutes into your video. Now, we know about clickbait. People do that all the time. Put up one thing and it says something else. But that's a downside. If you don't do what you're supposed to do properly, you get people who leave you negative comments on your videos. You don't want that, because you'll have a bunch of people who come and only watch 2-3 minutes into it and leave. You're not going to get it. Your watch hours. Now you're figuring 4,000 watch hours is going to take me a couple of years. No. 4,000 watch hours can happen within a couple of months if you do it properly. You got to remember, the subscribers show up, they watch your videos, tell other people, they come and watch, and always remember to have them, like what I'm going to do right now, like and subscribe, and click that notification bell to get more notifications on every video I put up. That's the way you do it. Once you do it that way, you get people who come, watch, and be looking for more from you, because your videos have correct information and not a bunch of clickbait, because they're out there. They say one thing and show something else. And when people don't like that, you don't get it. Okay? Now, looking at my notes, what you gotta do is create a good thumbnail, a picture that represents what you're doing. Now, it could be a picture of you picking some flowers. Hey, I plant gardens. Look at me plant a garden. Or, hey, I'm a mechanic sitting next to a super sports car, but you don't work on those. You work on regular cars. Or it could be anything. Any picture of you doing something or what it represents your video is about, you're in there. But, like I said, don't do the clickbait. Clickbait can make your video go down. Then there is also, when you edit your video, the music. That is correct. Copyright strikes are not good. Because if you snag somebody else's music and they go, hey, that's my song you're playing, and you did not ask them, you can get dinged for it and your video could get pulled down. Or you may have a video with a lot of good information and they never see it. So, you gotta remember that. Now, when you do your videos and you do them correctly, everything falls into place properly. Your camera work, your editing skills, the type of content you put up, the type of information in your content you put up. And if you also tell everybody about your videos, like on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those media platforms, people will come and see what you do, and if it's worthy, they would like it. Simple as that. You just got to remember, you got to do it correctly. Not do the weasel stuff and think you're going to get away with it, because you can get found out very easily. You got to remember, you're on the internet. Anybody can find information about you on the internet. So keep it on the up and up, okay? Now, those are my 5 things that me give to you, which I know they have a whole bunch of other people that will tell you about, oh, go do this and sign up for my program and you can make a whole bunch of money doing this and all that. No, we're not doing that here. I am giving you this information, no strings attached. You use it the way you want and how you want. How you make your money on the back end is up to you, okay? For my final note, so you understand what you're getting into here, stay focused. Yes, stay focused. What I mean by staying focused is once you get the idea, like I always used to tell my mom, write it down. If you don't write it down and you're just winging it, you won't be kept on track and you won't stay focused. Also got to remember too, this is not a quick, rich scheme. This is a long-term idea that's going to grow. Like I said, mine started since 2006, and my videos from all the camera equipment I had from before look like crap. I'm not going to butter it up, but now, as time has gone on, I've gotten better equipment, learned more, and done more. And basically, it shows in your video how you do things and the way you do things. You got to remember, you stay focused and you look at that long-term goal, because for some people, this may take a couple of months. For other people, it may take a year. You never know. And then if you hit that one nail just right, you may make it within a week. I don't know what to tell you. There is no secret formula to any of this. What you do to what I do could be the same thing. You have people who do YouTube videos on many things, and they grind at it, and they love to do it. Then you got other people who figure, hey, I can make money by doing it this way, and here's how you can make money too. Yeah, but if you gotta pay somebody to get money, that's not how you do it. Like a regular job, you put in your 40 hours a week and you get paid. Well, this is going to be the same thing, but it's on your time. The amount of time you put into it is what you get out of it. So if you think, oh, I'm going to put in about a few minutes here and there and I'm going to become really big, I'm sorry to tell you, that is no way that's going to work. You got to put in the quality amount of hours to get the quality type of video, to get quality amount of subscribers that love what you do. Because you got ones who, I'm going to put up a video next week. And then it shows up next week. 3 weeks later, oh, I'm gonna put up another video. Then it shows up. Your subscriber's gonna be like, wow, he's so far few in between. I'll find somebody else who's like more up to date. Because from one month to another, things change, information change, and you could be very much behind on the information when your video goes out. That's why I was saying once a week. Very easy. Not asking for twice a week. You can do that too if you want, but once a week is very straightforward and simple, because you got to remember, you got to learn how to edit your videos unless you have a friend who can help you. That's good too. Then you got to make sure you have all the equipment, and you got to have the idea. And you got to remember, there's 4 weeks in a month, so that's one video a week. You always got to be thinking about for the next week. Okay? Next thing, set a plan and stick to it. I say, if you want to do a food video, hey, do a food video. Make sure you show everybody how it's done from beginning to end, and that's it. Food video. Whatever you call yourself on your food video, that's you, right? Always remember, film your video, proper lighting, and sound quality. Make sure you check on that, because I have a couple of videos on my own where I was out and about and a fire truck went by and the person was saying something and I couldn't get that out because it came over too loud and it was already too late, and that one just went in the trash. Nothing I could do about that, but try and record it again, and the person already left. That was too late. My part, my bad. Right? So, this is your tech news guru with your information on how to get started on YouTube. Like I said, you have the idea. You know what you want to do. If it's going to be a job or starting a business or a hobby, no matter which way you go with it, make sure you have fun. Oh yeah, and one more thing, like I told you before, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all the information on this video is in the description below with links to all of the video editing software, the camera equipment you want to get, the computer equipment you want to get. And no, I'm not getting paid for none of this. I'm giving all this information to you so you can have fun with what you like to do. Alright? Tech News Guru, out.